Hey, welcome to this edition of the news with WRCP TV here in Kingsport, and we have with us today a very special guest. It's Diego Iglesias with the American Red Cross of Northeast Tennessee. He is here to help us understand some of the services that the Red Cross provides. Welcome, Diego. We're glad you're here.
Thank you, Dave. I'm glad to be here today.
First of all, tell us a little bit about how we should be prepared for emergencies that may crop up in our community.
Well, that's a great question, Dave. I'm glad you asked. Basically, there's three items that we need to take care of. First of all, we need to make a plan. So make sure we have a plan in place on how to get out of the house should you need to, okay? Make sure that the family members know where the meeting place is after you leave the house, and practice that plan beforehand.
Okay, that's wise advice.
Then second, we need to get informed. Make sure that you listen to the news broadcast, follow the instructions, that's very important, and other than that, that information is given to make sure that you are safe. Okay, so it's very important information. It's important that you listen to it. Finally, it's important that we all get a kit. Everyone should have at their house an emergency kit in the event of something happening, a major emergency. This kit can be taken with you if you need to evacuate your house. And every kit should contain enough supplies if you need to shelter in for at least 7 days.
Okay. So if you're going to shelter in place, you need enough supplies for 7 days.
Correct. And shelter in basically means if you're staying where you are. Now, on this table right here in front of us, we got the basic supplies that you need to have in your kit. Keep in mind, this is only for 3 days, but you must have enough items for 7 days.
7 days. And if you'll notice, it includes such things as, well, prescription medications, which a lot of folks may not realize they need. So you need a little supply of those, as well as water, food, and other things as well.
That is a great point, Dave. You're very right. Now,
there's a list, of course, that'll be flowing across on the screen that has the kit's contents. You can also get one, I think, by ordering online, can you not?
Yes, that is correct. You can go online. Actually, if you go to www.redcross.org, you can find more information to better prepare yourself in the event of an emergency, as well as purchasing these items.
www.redcross.org.
You got that right.
Thank you, Diego. We're glad you've been with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Attention all folks, particularly those in our viewing area. The Centers for Disease Control has issued an infectious disease warning for our area. They're recommending that all people in this community shelter in place for at least the next 7 days. This means that you need to have a 7-day supply in your emergency kit. Please stay tuned for more information. As you've just seen, the Centers for Disease Control has issued an emergency order for those of us in this area. Take a look at a clip that we've got of the victims of this dreaded disease. These people, as you can see, are sluggish and do not seem to know that they're even alive. Stay tuned for more information as it becomes available. Remember, the American Red Cross advises that you follow the instructions being released so that you can remain safe during this emergency.
Hey.
Hey, are you watching the news?
No, I didn't have the TV on today. What's going on?
You need to turn it on and you need to get your preparedness kit together.
Preparedness for what? What do you mean?
Like non-perishable food items. You need to watch the news.
Food? I got all kind of food out there. I don't need to have any preparedness kit.
Well, you really need to think about it. I'll call you back in a few.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey, Holly, what's up?
Hey, I was calling to see if you ever got your preparedness kit together.
Well, no, I went out. I didn't have all that stuff in the refrigerator. I thought I did. So I went out. I went down to Walmart, and let me tell you, there's really crazy people down there today. I mean, really crazy. But anyhow, I got hamburgers, I got chips, I got pop. I'm just got all kind of stuff. I'm going to be fine.
Well, you know the American Red Cross says that you should get non-perishable food items, and you also know one person typically needs a gallon of water a day. I don't think hamburgers are going to cut it.
Well, how many days do I have to have food for?
At least a week.
A week? They always exaggerate on that. That's not going to happen.
I think you should really try to watch the news and get your kit together.
Well, my kit? Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
This is 1080 on your radio dial. For those of you who are just joining us, yesterday we announced the warning of an emergency health threat in which growing numbers of people are falling ill from an unidentified disease. The public's cooperation is being requested to prevent the further spread of this disease. Everyone is urged to make immediate preparations to be able to shelter in place, have enough food, water, and other supplies to last for at least 7 days. Please, folks, let's follow these important recommendations. The public is being urged to practice social distancing by maintaining a distance of at least 3 feet or more away from others. If you're not well, then please stay at home. Do not attend public gatherings. Those who are sick should be isolated and cared for separately than healthy individuals. The virus appears to be highly contagious. Schools and all large public events are being canceled as a precaution. Please stay tuned to 1080 for more updates. The local news has just released the statement that the Center for Disease Control has confirmed that state lab tests indicate this infectious agent is spread from person to person. Yet to be confirmed are reports that the virus is spread by infected individuals biting others, and that the infected seek out and attempt to consume human flesh. Again, please stay at home, and people, keep your doors locked. This has been 1080 News Special. Good afternoon. It is great to be back on the air. Power is slowly being restored to our region, so we're able to get back to you. The past 7 days have been a very trying time for all of us, as I'm sure you know. If you were not prepared to handle an emergency, you suffered mightily, and we are with you. We have continuing coverage of the epidemic. The Center for Disease Control has released a statement today that they believe that the recommendation of social distancing has stemmed the spread of the infection. However, they advise that people exercise caution and continue to practice social distancing. If you see or have knowledge of someone who seems to be infected, please call 911 immediately. Thank you.